I'm starting up the stream. Looks like it is going. Hi everyone, I'm TigerHawk23, and today we're going to do Hexcells Infinite. This thing that we will have to think about is very small, but I don't know how long I'm going to have to stare at it. So, we have 3 in total in these, but I think this 7, there's 3 in here. Hang on. 3, 1, and then 2 more here. Could be 2 in one area, or 1 in each. So this 7 has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then, wait, 7 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, so 2 out of these. Same for the other side, I suppose, because it's symmetrical. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 of these, and up here. So it's 2 of these out of these 3, and 2 out of these 3. How about this thing? 1, 2, and then 5 more. Let's see. There has to be some clue that works. I might need scratch paper for this. Nine, and I need 5 more. So that's about 50-50. Not super helpful. Maybe this 3. No. I think I will use scratch paper here. So let's do that. Did it not start? There we go. Alright, and let me put that up there. Great. Wonderful. Okay. Let's get blue for this and dark gray for that. Okay. And then paint bucket. So, we have 1 out of this, this, and this, and 1 out of these. Or is it 2? 1 gray and 2 blue ones. Because this 3 has 1, 2, and 3. And so this 7 is 1, 2, 3, and then 4 and 5, and then 6 and 7 over here. So we have 2 blue and 1 gray, and 2 blue and 1 gray. Let's see if the gray could be here, meaning these are blue. 3, so these are blue, meaning we have 3 already. So that would be, how big is this? It's these things, yes. So that means these are gray. And then we'd have 7 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 more. I don't know. Oh yeah, this 7 is the same as for over here. Now it's this 7 that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 and 7 up here. I think we will need those clues, but surely something in here would eventually not work. So we need to be able to find those clues. Let's see. So we had, starting with gray over here, this seems to work so far. This 3 would be 1, and then 2 and 3 somewhere in there, and this 7 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then this 3 would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that does not work. Let's go through that again. We need this bit. Gray, blue and blue. And then this 3 is satisfied with 3 over here. And then we can gray these out like this. And the 7 would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It would need all of those. And then we can't do that. So there's no gray one over here. And since they're symmetrical, this thing, there can't be a gray over there anyway. Either, I mean. So these two are blue. Let's implement that. There. Wonderful, fantastic. One, 2, 3, 4, and then it needs 3 more. I don't know. More scratch paper. See if we can get the other ones. So we know these are blue. Let's get the outlines as well, because we know those are blue for sure. Instead of taking a new screenshot, I don't care. So it's one of these that's gray and one of these that's gray. Let's try with one side. How about this? Does that help? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't really know. That doesn't quite tell us anything. This direction. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not super helpful. Let's draw those lines, kinda. 7. No, I want this. There we go. This 7 is over here, I believe. Something like that. And these 3s are over here. This is just making it very messy, isn't it? Yeah, no. So we've got those two. We've got those. What else can we do? Each of these 3s is 1, and then 2 and 3 somewhere in there. And 1, 2, and 3, same thing. And then this 7 is 3 more in this large area. Yes. Okay. Um, let's see now. Maybe we can try something with the 3? We've got 2 more in here, 2 more in here. These are shared between both 3s. What if it's 5, 6, 7 for this? Could it be that? No, because then this 3 would be 4. So there's at least 1 in this upper section for each side. Because this 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, it needs 3 more down here. And we need 2 more here and 2 more here. That seems like something. If we have 3 more down here, it means it will be asymmetrical. Okay. Uh, 5, 6, and this isn't a very useful guess, I think. One more over here. And that would mean these are all... No, just those 2 would be gray. And this would be gray, and we'd need 1 more over here. And 2 more over here. How many do we have remaining? We have remaining 3. Oh, there's only 3. That's a good hint. So hang on. We only have 3 remaining. Let's go back there. Remaining 3. Okay. This 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's these groups and this one potentially. So it's all over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7. That's the remaining 3. So it's none of these. Aha. Very good. What now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more somewhere over here. Since there are 3 remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7 is going to be exactly 3 in here, and that's all we have, so it can't be these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 can't be those. There we go. Neat. That wasn't too bad. 14 minutes. That remaining was key this time. Oh, big one. Okay. Let's see if we can finish this world, because this is the last board in this world. So... wow, that's a lot of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There can't be multiple in here, and there also can't be 0, because this 5 means there's not enough in here. There's only 4 here, so it's 1 over here, 4 over there, and nothing else over there. And then this 2 means it's here or here. That's not too bad. As these things go, Oh, a 0. I know how that works. 1 either here or here, but not both. So there's 1 over here and 1 over there. It's a diagonal thing. One of these and then not the one in the same column. So this 4 has 1. Ooh. Here's a non-consecutive, here's a non-consecutive, here's a non-consecutive. So 4 has 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's down over there. And a 2, and a non-consecutive. Here's a 1. Non-consecutive. Consecutive. Non-consecutive is over there. Pretty good. That's decent progress. Oh, 1. We can take care of that. This 2 is taken care of. That's done. That's done. Blah, blah, blah. 3 is 1, 2, and then 3. Doesn't help yet. How about this? Oh, here we have our 2. And then this is taken care of, and that's over there. Done. Good. One, 2, 3. We need 1 more over here, 1 more over there. So 5 is 1, 2, 3, and then 2 out of 5. Not super helpful. 1, 2, and 3, 4. I don't know. I get the feeling this one's gonna have a kind of speed bump somewhere in the middle. 4 in here, 7. This one isn't as helpful as that 5 over there with the 1. That was a good start, this thing over here. Only 2 of these. Okay. That doesn't help yet, does it? No. Okay. This has to be at least one of these, because otherwise there wouldn't be enough. There'd just be 4 out of 5. So 1 or 2. And then we need 2 or 1 somewhere in here. Not very helpful yet. 3 of those, 3 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Splendid. This 4 needs 1 more over here. Oh, this 2 could be on the top. So it's not necessarily 1 over here. Okay. But for sure, it's exactly one of these. Can it be this one? And then we would have... what if it's this one and not that one? Then we would have 2 over here, and this 2 wouldn't work. So it has to be this, and not that. And that's 1. That's 1. This 2 is taken care of. And these are zeros. Alright. Let's see. What do we have now? have exactly one here, exactly one there, and we have a third for this 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's only room for one more, so this 2 would have at most one here and one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is not one of them. If it's non-consecutive, that has to be 1. 2, and we have our 2 and 2. Very good. That's done. This 2 could be either one of these. 1, 2, and 3. Good. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and because this 3 needs one more, and this 3 needs one more. So this 5 is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1 here. And this 3 has 1, 2, and 3. Now this one's taken care of. Alright. That's pretty good. This 5 is done. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 over here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, exactly 1 over here. We knew that. We might have to go to a different area now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Somewhere over here. Not helpful yet. This 3 will have 1, 2, and could it be 3 here? How about one of these? This 1 could be here. I mean, have that over there, and blue, and gray, and blue, and blue. Wait a minute. This 3 has 1, and this 3 already has 2. So it's 1, 2, exactly 1 over here, so it needs 1 more. And we go over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's not over there. Here we have 2. This 1 is right over here. We already have a 1. This 2 needs 1 over there. Good. Good. The doorbell just rang. I will be back in just a minute. I'll leave you with the music. Alright. Sorry for the delay. It was box fort related. Contractor stuff. Alright. We got 1, 2, and 3. Okay. 1, 2 over there, and 3, so it's neither of these. 1, 2, not this one. 0. Here's a 1. And 1 more over here. That doesn't help yet. Does it? Let's go with this 1 first. Now we're good. That's done actually. 1, 2, 3, and must be 4. Okay. 2's taken care of. There's 1. What now? 1, 2, can't forget that one, and 3. Question mark. Thanks for question mark. Looking pretty good. 1, 2, and 3, and it's just done. Okay, that's great. That was a useful hint, huh? One more over there. Oh, this 3 is already 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a whole bunch of stuff that we can do. Awesome. And these are actually done. 1, 2, 3, and there's the 2. 3 is done. Let's go here. This 2 and 2 is either this and that, or this and that. I don't know which yet. Not an incredibly helpful set of clues for now, but eventually it'll do something, I'm sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And 1. Is that it? We have exactly 1 here, exactly 1 here. Doesn't help. Looking pretty good. This 2 has 1 here or 1 here to finish the 2, and that means this 1 is taken care of. So it's neither of those. Non-consecutive means it has to be these edges. This 1 is taken care of, etc. Taken care. Alright. And that one as well. And this is also a 1. Very good. This is a 1 here. That's a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. If this 1 is here, then those are no, and it's these, and not those. If this is blue, then here we have gray, and oh, random stranger in chat says, hey, how are you doing? I'm doing alright. How are you? We did a board already in the first 15 minutes of the stream, and now I'm trying to finish up one more so we can finish the second to last world. If we have blue here, then that means gray, and blue, and gray, and then blue, and we can't do that because this is consecutive. So it's not here. Very good. One of these and not the other. The other and not the one. The other and not the one. And then yes and no. So we would have either blue and gray or the reverse. Let's say blue. And then gray and blue. Gray and blue. Blue and gray. Or the other way around. So this two will need one more. Right, because this is consecutive. So it's either both of these or both of these. Meaning one is blue and the other is gray. So we need this. Okay. One of these and one of those. Could be this one and this one. Or this one and one of those. Wasn't this, 1, 2... No, not quite. I think we needed another blank one. Yeah, one more blank for this column. What's this doing over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 of those. Great. Great. Neat. How about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this 2 is done. This needs 3. Okay, and that's taken care of. 1, 2, and 3. And 0 and the 1. What else? I think this, since this 5 is 1 here and 1 here with each of those 3s, I think we're gonna need to finish this area, and then this 7 will tell us what we're doing here. 2. We already have 2 here. Great. And 1, and 1, and non-consecutive. This already has 2. And here's a second. Here we go. That's done. Neat. This needs a second over there. Pretty decent progress. Pretty decent. Random Stranger asks in chat, any upcoming project? As far as coding, not really. Most likely is doing more C++ stuff. Rewriting old Python projects in C++ and seeing if I can get some practice in there. Because all I've done in it so far, on stream anyway, is Hangman. And that needed 2 parts. The first of which involved me breaking everything, because I didn't know what I was doing. 1, 2, 3, and 4, because of this 2. So it's not over there. This 2 can't be both here, because of this 1, so it's got to be one over there. And then one over here, and not there. What? Oh, it already has a 2 over there. I missed. Screenshot. I don't want to do all that again. All that clicking. I don't think so. I don't think so. I just really don't think so. Alright. Blue, gray, gray, gray. Gray, gray, blue. Blue, gray, blue. Oh, it alternates. Blue, gray, blue. Gray, gray, gray. Wasn't a logic mistake, it was just... there was one more! Oops! Fail at counting. Yeah. Blue, gray, gray, blue, blue. I think of it as quick save. Cause my apologies, game. I just didn't notice the other blue one. Sometimes I do that. Blue and the rest gray. Okay. One gray, gray, gray. Blue, gray, gray. Okay. Then what? Blue, gray, 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 gray. Blue. And 4 grays. 1 and 2. One blue, gray, gray, question mark, and a 1, and a 1, and a question mark, and a question mark, and a blue, and a 2, and a 3, 2 blues over here. This is like having a level where it's just you die and then you respawn and the enemies don't respawn, so you just kind of run through the thing for a few minutes to get back there. Yeah. Above the 3 we have 3 in blue. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all the way across there. Okay. And below that 1, we have 3 and 1. And this 2, and those gray, blue, gray, gray. Ugh. Just filling things in. And if I make another mistake, I will be displeased. Displeased. Okay. There's actually, more, but 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, this 2, it isn't 1 and 2. It's 1 over here, and 1 of these. If it's 1 of these, then we would have this blue over here, that's fine. Or if it's this one, then the one would be one of these. Okay, so we don't actually know. Wasn't there a 3 here? 1, 2, 3. Gray those out. Okay, and we had a blue over here, we knew that. Okay, I think we are back. That takes a while, certainly does. 3, 1, 2, and 3. Alright. One, 2 more over here. 1, oh, 2, 3? For real? There's 2 more in this area. And because of this 3, we have 1 and 2 more in this area. So it's neither of those. If we have 2 more here, they can't be both here. Can it be here? No, because that would satisfy both 2s and not this one. So it's like this and like that, and then we have this 2. 1, 2, 3. One of these, but not the other. So if we have not the other, that means it's going to have to be one of these. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So it's not there. With this 1, we have 1, and therefore 2. And this 2 is 1 and 2, so we have that. This is taken care of, as is that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1 of these, and this 2 needs. Let me get this out of the way. Random Stranger says, "Hey, which programming language is best for Android applications?" As I'm sure you know, which is why you're asking these questions, you can make Android apps in more than just one language. The usual is just, Java. You use Java for the behavior and XML to specify the layout. You can also do them kind of in Python with a module with a package called Kivy. That's Kivy. But the more common way is to just use Java with like Android Studio or something. I would recommend having a phone that runs Android and actually has drivers, because the one I have doesn't have drivers. It's listed on the Android site with the manufacturer, etc. It's all there and official, and then you go to the site and it's like, we have some drivers for ancient phones that we don't make anymore. And it's like, that's splendid. 3, 1, 2, and 3. Now this 2 is 1 and 2. Take care of. And this 1 is over here. This 1 needs 1. This 2 is both of these. Taken care of. Can't be over here. It's got to be over there. It's got to be over there. Not over there. 2 is taken care of. And 2 and 2. And 2 already. I almost said, oh, 1 and needs another one. No. 2, it's not over there. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Can we do anything with this? Not particularly. There's exactly 1 in here, and since this 2 has 1 and needs 1 more, then this 2 is 1, 2, and not there. 3, 1, 2, 3. 7, we can take care of that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This 3 is taken care of. This 4 needs 1 more. This 3 is taken care of. Alright. Almost done with this board and this world and the stream. Random Stranger says, have you ever made any? That's an interesting question. I have, from several months ago, a stream I did about the difficulties with getting the Android environment set up on my machine. I made Android applications, so technically, yes, I have made some Android things, but they were like Hello World, and at one point I was taking an online course. I had to make a change to my application that would result in an error, using a name that hadn't been declared before, just something that would mess up. And the point was, then you can see the traceback, the full error message. To do that is not easy. You have to hook up your phone to your computer and install drivers. And that part of the course was like a 5-minute video with just kind of a general idea. You'll have to, Google some drivers and hopefully you find them and install them, and then it will, hopefully be good-ish. You might have to look over here and then do some other stuff. Yeah. Because it's not a specific process so much as an adventure. And my phone simply does not have the proper drivers. So if you have that situation, then maybe you have to emulate it. Have an emulated Android device on your machine, which doesn't necessarily work very well. If you have an older machine with an older CPU that lacks certain features, then virtualization doesn't work as well, and you can't use the faster methods, and you have to do it all in software, which is a lot slower, meaning just to start it up takes like 20 minutes of just waiting. It is awful, and it doesn't actually work. So, and I could not figure out how to view tracebacks with my setup. I have an older computer, CPU from 2009, and a phone without drivers. So I tried to get logging enabled on a device. You have to install an app for a terminal. It's ridiculous. That should be included. It's a basic part of computers. But couldn't get that to work, and couldn't really get anywhere with that. So, remaining 4. 1, 2, 3. There's 2 over here, and 1 over here, and 1 over here. Alright. And that's that. World 5, Board 6. Then we have a whole other world to go. But not today. I'm going to look at it and not click anything, I promise. Oh, it's a big one. Then I could do gray over there and then see where it goes. That's going to be something. Not right now. But I'd say the easiest environment setup for apps is JavaScript, because you already have it set up. Everyone does on every device because it's the browser. It's very powerful as a concept. If you want to make a Python app for desktops, then you have to have Python on your machine and any libraries, etc. Or you have to build it into an executable and have that, and then you have the setup process. Julia is similar, I guess. Any of these just have a language and run the source. C++, not so bad. C and C++, because even just Visual Studio, once you have that installed, but like you can just compile it into an exe, and it works on like Windows, or compile it on whatever system you're on, and then it works for that system. But the easiest and most portable, and I mean easiest in terms of telling people to use your program and having them be able to do that without a lot of extra effort, is JavaScript, because they've already got it set up. It's very practical. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow, but maybe something. Maybe C++. I don't know. I don't know. But thanks for stopping by and watching the stream. Random Stranger asks, best IDE for Java according to you? They're all so huge and bloated and awful. There's Eclipse, which you're probably familiar with. I think it's open source or something, but that's slow as molasses. Oh my god, it's so slow. Of course, it does all that fancy checking, and if you miss a semicolon, it has a little red mark, etc. Probably Visual Studio has it, which is also incredibly huge and bloated and slow. But also has all these checking things in various languages. I think Visual Studio is a little easier for installing compatibility with new languages and environments. And Eclipse, I could never get it to work properly. Like, I'd try to install something and something would be missing and I'd have to restart and it wasn't there, and then how do you install it and try again? It was a mess, because you can like install it as like certain specific types of setups, or you can install like a base and then put modules into it, and it's not actually as seamless as one would hope. But in Visual Studio it works okay-ish. I am very spoiled with Python and Notepad++, that is just a text editor and you open and there it is. Doesn't have fancy warnings or anything that you're trying to use this name of an object and you haven't declared it, and then you'll say, oh, that's a typo or whatever. But you just run it, and then milliseconds later you have your traceback that says name error of whatever. So overall, I think I'd have to say for Java, Visual Studio, so far as I know, because Eclipse was just very messy. I don't know. Maybe it's better nowadays, but it was, I remember it being annoying, and I remember Visual Studio being less annoying, and they're both free. So yeah, that is the stream. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for joining me in chat. Don't know what I'll do tomorrow, but I will see you there. So thanks again, and have a good one.